What's up, beauties, and welcome back. So, you guys, it has been a really long time since I've done an updo, but I have been inspired by these television shows, Outre, and the character from the Army of Thieves. So, this is what I did. First, I started off with freshly washed hair that has been stretched into some twists. Then, I'm going to part 4 sections and make sure that I'm parting from ear to ear on the first one. And this is what it looks like in the back. Now the parts in the center does not have to be neat because you will not see that particular area. But so moving right along, I am using my African Pride Black Jamaican Castor Oil, their Braid Lock and Twist Gel. I love this stuff. So I'm applying this along the parting section just so I can smooth it and kind of get my parts a little bit straighter. But like I said, you don't have to worry about that. Followed up by some Eco Styler gels to make sure that my hair is sleek, and I'm actually combining the two. The Black African Pride is kind of more tacky. And then I'm just going to put each section into some rubber bands, or you can do some hair ties that if you don't want any stress on your hair, but I'm not even really putting it tight, and I'll be cutting these out. And then I'm just going to continue to do the same thing on each section and make sure I'm smoothing the edges because that is the part that is going to be seen. So that's where the gel is going to come into play to make sure that it's really, really sleek. Now this is what I have these 2 sections to go, and this is what it's looking like so far. And this is what it looks like once it's all into smaller ponytails, and the twist does not have to be perfect because we are going to take those down, but it's a section off. So moving right along, I am using this Outre braiding hair. This is their Ultra Braid 52-inch. You do not have to use this long braiding hair, but this is what I had at home, and I was not going to buy any more braiding hair. I can't remember the color of this hair, but it will be in the description box. So first I'm just going to make a ponytail with the braiding hair, as you've seen that I did with a hair tie, and I am going to begin to French braid this first section. Now that the first section is braided, we're going to remove it and we're going to add it in the back, and we're going to flip the braid upward. And we're just going to tuck. We're going to later on go back and add bobby pins, but this is what we're going to do right now. And then I'm going to add some more braiding hair, and I'm going to separate it into 2 sections, and this is going to be for the first 2 sections at the top. And I'm doing the same thing that I did in the first, but I'm adding this one to the second ponytail, securing it around my hair. As you notice, I have undid my bun, if you could say. And I did that is because I'm going to braid my hair into the braiding hair. Now this is completely optional. You can keep it tucked under, but I didn't want the knot to be big, so I'm just simply gathering my hair and braiding it into the braiding hair, if that makes any sense. As you can see, my hair is the 3rd piece of strand, and I am just braiding all the way down as if I was just braiding my regular hair. Now I have one side down, and I'm going to braid the other one. You're going to have 2 braids like this, and then you're going to begin to tuck under. Now this was my initial plan, was to tuck the braids under so the smaller braid can be on the outside of the larger braid, but I didn't like that. But as you've seen, I'm crisscrossing underneath to get this a look. Later on in the video you will see that I actually redo this and I crisscross on the top because it looks so much better. Now move along to the first top knot, or the first section. We're doing the same thing again. This is the second piece of bundle here that we had separated that I showed you at the beginning, and we're doing the same thing. Got 2 braids, and I am just wrapping around, creating a bun with the braids per se, and I'm just simply tucking it in and crisscrossing and make sure that I am getting a bun. And then I'm going to wrap that around into the back, and at this point it's just simply wrapping and tucking. Now that it is wrapped and tucked, we're going to go in with some bobby pins. We're going to use bobby pins and straight pins for this style. And we're just going to tuck it in, and then we're going to secure it down with a bobby pin. Now, once it's all secure, we're going to lay these edges down, honey. You know, this is, I like my edges to be sleek, especially when I'm doing like a updo type of style, because it just makes it look more classic and more put together. Now, you totally don't have to do it, but I intentionally left my edges out so I can lay my edges. We're just going to do a couple of swoops, nothing fancy. If you want to, you can get fancy with this. It's all up to you. Now that my edges are laid, we're going to secure a hair tie around it, or a scarf around it, just so my edges can set. You can use some wrap tissue or wrap paper. You guys know what I'm talking about. So you can use that or whatever, and I just allow this to stay on for like 10 to 15 minutes to make sure that my edges are intact. And this is the final look, girls. My beauties, this is what it looks like. I actually love this style. It's super duper easy. It probably takes 10 or about 20 minutes to do this, 20 to 30 minutes. And this is what I was talking about when I actually took the smaller braids and crisscrossed it on the top of the larger braid. It actually looked so much better than putting it on the sides and tucking it underneath the more braids. They gave it more definition. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. Don't forget to click the description box for all the details. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.